call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go! I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta feel the tension. In my thoughts.
Welcome back, everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video today. It's coming down to the wire. Maybe when you watch this video, something might have already happened, but you know, right now we traded Dan Feeney to the Bears for a 6th round pick, which is honestly, it's kind of cool to me because didn't think we could really get anything for Dan Feeney. So the fact that we didn't even just get a 7th, we got a 6th round pick, it's not bad. But what we're going to be talking about today is that basically Jonathan Taylor will be traded or not traded today by 4 o'clock. And we're going to be going through massive roster cuts as well. We've already cut like 14 or 15 players. I'm sure you've heard of them all: Chris Coleman, Jalen Twyman, Blackman. I guess they all end with men. But yeah, so we've cut like 14 different players. All the players that we thought, actually Mitchell Agood we cut, and I was kind of surprised about that. But I guess it's because we have so many pass rushers that you want to allow him to get onto another team because he did really well. And another one, Aubrey Miller, he was cut as well. So surprising, but you know, not totally surprising. But so today, what we're going to be discussing is that what's going on with the Jonathan Taylor thing and Christian Wilkins. So Jonathan Taylor, I think what the Colts are trying to get, obviously, 1st round pick. It's not going to happen for a running back. It's pretty clear. But what they're probably trying to do is that now that I see that there's 2 different teams, it's us and another team, that we are going to be playing basically pinball with whoever gives them the best deal. Now, depending on what they want to do, I think we have a lot more players than any other team that can give players to them. But I think we're going for a 6th round pick or a 2nd round pick. That's the most I think we're willing to give up. Now, it's interesting with Christian Wilkins because now that they've come to a stalemate, listen, I'm one of the people that I think Christian Wilkins is one of my favorite players on the team. It's like Tua and then Christian Wilkins. Those are my 2 favorite players on this team. I want them to get a deal done. But what I'm hearing is that Christian Wilkins wants to reset the market. He wants to get a significant amount of money. And the problem with that is I think Christian Wilkins is a great player. I think he's going to take a jump in this team. But we also have to sign Tua. We have Javon Holland. We have Jalen Waddle. We have, Jalen Phillips. We have a bunch of players that we have to maintain and re-sign, a bunch of young players. If you want to reset the market, that's cool, but you have to actually have the stats for it. So Christian Wilkins only had 3.5 sacks last year. That is not enough sacks to reset the market for a defensive tackle. You have to consider that you're resetting the market to get paid significantly more than Aaron Donald, which, I love Christian Wilkins, but Aaron Donald is significantly better than Christian Wilkins, and you can't really expect to reset it when you haven't done all assets or all facets of your position. 3.5 sacks is okay. It's not good, but it's okay. He stopped the run a lot, but you got to be in all facets in order to reset the market. And the thing is, another team will pay him. That's probably what they're looking for, is that maybe another team that really needs a defensive tackle on their team will pay him the money. So I don't know. I think it comes down to the wire of we either sign Wilkins today or we trade Wilkins and trade for Jonathan Taylor, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. But we will have to see. Maybe I would hope that if we trade for Jonathan Taylor, that Christian Wilkins, and we get a pick from them, because Christian Wilkins is, to me, a more valuable player than Jonathan Taylor is. Just because Christian Wilkins hasn't really been injured, so it's down to the wire. But we'll see what happens today. I think the Jonathan Taylor, I do believe that he comes here. I think it's one of those things that I don't think he really wants to go to another team. And I think if it is the Bears that is in this race, I don't think you want to go to the Bears, because You want to go to a Super Bowl contender. Bears aren't a Super Bowl contender. So you want to go to someone that you can compete with as well. You don't want to just be on a dead end team, you know. But we'll see what happens. But I keep saying but. As always, hope you have a great rest of your day. Fins up, baby. Peace. I'm off today.